Hey guys, I'm James, Master Instructor at the Dean King Training Institute here in California, and with me today I've got 3 of my PDR graduates that have been here for a lot of weeks now. I've got Andy, who's been here for, it's been about 12 weeks or so. Michael was with me for about 8, and Brandon was finishing up about 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3.
I was going to say like 8 weeks also, because I think I'm getting you confused with everybody else. But so, you know, let's get right to it. Your guys' experience here was something that it was PDR was totally new to you guys, right? To all 3 of you. I know, Andy, your dad does body work, and you've kind of helped him with some of that stuff, and you're in the auto industry now with your parents. You guys have a dealership and everything. How was it for you never doing PDR before in your life?
When I first got into it, it was kind of a little challenging. Now that I'm noticing what I'm looking at, the more it's just repetitive. The more repetitive you are, the more you do it, the better you get at it.
Mm-hmm. What about for you guys?
Well, for me, I mean, I had no experience prior to this, so it definitely was harder than I thought when I first came in. But I just learned that all it takes is patience and just patience and paying attention to detail and just trusting the process. Yeah.
What for you, Andy?
Coming from like auto body, and stuff like that, like what my dad had taught me, I just thought I should just bondo this. I should just bondo it, paint it, whatever, I'll put a bigger dent just so they can do it. But the more you start like working at it, and the more you start you realize that the faster you go, the worse you create, the worse creation you make. Mm-hmm. So you have to go like very slow. You have to be patient with your dent, patient with yourself, honestly. The slower you are, the better for yourself.
Well, especially in the beginning, because I mean, you see, your guys' speed has really picked up. It's really picked up since you first started.
Oh yeah.
I know for both you guys have been here a lot longer. You two after 3 weeks, you're getting there a little quicker than you were. Obviously, the first week and second week. And that really does help you. It is slower in the beginning. It's very tedious. That's where the patience really kicks in, right?
Oh.
And then you see the more you do, the easier it starts to get. Doesn't get easy, but it gets a little bit easier, right? And you start to get a little bit quicker. Now, all of you guys all had different types of dents, and for the majority we went through body line dents and creases. You guys all did some glue pulling and worked on the cars and aluminum. All 3 of you guys worked on aluminum. What would you say was the most difficult dent or difficult area that you guys worked on while you were here? Anybody?
I'll say a door dents. Any dents on the door, those are very difficult. Not like the dent itself, just it's a uncomfortable position. It's like
it's more
dents that are hard to get to. Those are the ones that give me trouble. Right.
Like you're talking isn't like bending over, like how you're leaning.
Yeah, like bending over and just like holding a pose for a long time. That gets uncomfortable after a while, but.
Dean King yoga poses that we have.
This is
honestly take up yoga for this class.
Yoga PDR, basically.
You guys didn't get the Dean King yoga DVD before you came out?
Oh no, we didn't.
You're supposed to study that for 6 months.
We were told something about that. Come in with yoga pants too.
Yeah.
Bring your mat to work
Dean
day.
King crowns all over yoga pants and stuff. What about for you, Brandon? What's the difficult dent or difficult area that you worked on while you were here?
Probably just like the thinner material, because it's so easy just to push, pull, and warp. I just started aluminum today. You can kind of beat up on it more. It's a little more forgiving, but I don't know. It's interesting. It's very interesting. So I would just say the thinner parts are what my challenge.
Now, what's your guys' plan with this? I know each one of you guys are related. You guys are cousins, but I know you live here in California. You're over in Utah. What is your guys' your plans with doing this here? Have you guys really thought about like where you're going? You guys have a direction where you're going with this? And
oh yeah, definitely. Planning on doing dealership work, rental car work, like wholesale stuff, and then we'll do retail, like as we're building up on our money, and like once we get our own location, that's when we're gonna have like the big stuff happening. So I'm pretty excited to go back, make some money. A lot of gravy, let me tell you that. A lot of money.
What about for you, Michael?
I'm gonna start my own mobile business, so I'm just be one-man business and do retail work. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
What about you, Brandon?
I'm gonna start with probably wholesale work, get a lot of practice in, and then once I feel really comfortable with what I'm doing, start mobile.
Good. Now, what would you guys say to yourselves if you can go back in time and look at yourself first thing Monday morning and give yourself that one piece of advice before you start this class and say, hey, make sure you do this? What would it be?
take your time. Don't rush things, because you try to rush something and it just turns into a whole day pretty much, you know. So.
Yeah.
I would say keep my patterns tight when I'm pushing up on the dent, because before I used to just scatter it around and it would make just give myself problems. But as long as I'm keeping a tight pattern, I would have finished my dents a lot faster.
I say actually put some passion into that. Like, you have to actually be passionate about it, or you're not gonna progress, because then if you're not like trying to put some thought into it, you're just gonna come out with cottage cheese dents, you know, or
Cheese dents.
mince meat.
I think that website's still open if you guys want to buy that website.
Cottage cheese dents.
PDR.com if you guys want it.
Oh man.
No, thank you guys for choosing the Dinky and coming through here. Wish you all the best in your future PDR careers, and we hope that you guys do keep pushing. You know, because that's the only way that you guys are going to get better at this. That's the only way you guys are going to get faster at this. Of course, you guys know, you guys all have my cell number. You're able to contact us and email us and send us a pigeon with a note tied around his foot or whatever. All right, so make sure you guys keep in contact with us. And for you guys out there, if you guys ever have any questions and any of the services we offer, if you guys want to set up a date or something to meet these guys here, we're not doing that. Just no dating site. Reach out to us though. Give us a call, 1-800-304-3464. You can look us up on the web at thedinking.com. Head on over to Facebook, the Dinking Training Institute, official Dinking on Instagram, and you can drop us a line here on this YouTube channel. And for myself, Shaq and Kobe, and the guys here, we'll be seeing you guys next time. Thanks.